Hello and welcome to Source Astrology video number 21. Now, this is a very important video. Why? We are going to understand the aspect of the karmic planet, which is Saturn. Saturn is the most important planet. And again, I'm making this video for the people who are trying to learn astrology for the first time. Also, intermediate people. Also, this is a very important video where you can do a lot of chintan and manan, where you can introspect and retrospect by just looking graphically into the thing that why sitting at some house it's aspecting the different bhavas. Do you remember what are the houses Saturn aspects? Okay, I hope you remember. Saturn aspects like any other planet, it aspects definitely aspects the seventh house from it, and ये Saturn शनि ग्रह शनि जी थर्ड हाउस को भी एस्पेक्ट करते हैं एंड आपके 10वें हाउस को भी एस्पेक्ट करते हैं. सो दैट मीन्स इट इज Saturn aspects your third house, seventh house, and 10th house from where he is sitting over in the chart. So that's important. So whenever you see the chart of any jatak or your chart, please have a look at Saturn. The position of Saturn is very important. And Saturn is a naturally malefic planet. It's a naturally, इनको पाप ग्रह कहा जाता है. पाप ग्रह मतलब इनका पाप नहीं, ये आपके पापों का रिजल्ट देते हैं. ओके, आपके पाप और पुण्य का रिजल्ट देते हैं. एंड ऑल्सो चार्ट टू चार्ट ये वेरी करता है कि ये फंक्शनल बेनिफिक भी हो सकते हैं आपके चार्ट में, अगर सर्टेन पोजीशन के मालिक हैं तो, सर्टेन पोजीशन के लॉर्डशिप है तो. ओके, लेट्स क्विकली लेट मी शेयर द स्क्रीन फॉर सैटर्न. So let's understand the different aspects of the Saturn. So अगर शनि महाराज first house में बैठे हैं, so this is the position of the Saturn in the first house. So which house it aspect? So from first house, if we can see the position of the Saturn, so you just remember third, seventh, and 10th. थर्ड सेवेंथ एंड टेंथ, यहाँ से अगर हम फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड में आए एंड सेवेंथ में आए और 10th एस्पेक्ट, सो जस्ट हैव अ लुक एट इट. सो सैटर्न aspects the third house from, so whenever Saturn is sitting in the lagna, it is aspecting the third house, the parakram bhava, saptam bhava, आपके relationship, आपकी image and your karma kshetra, very important. That is why the 10th aspect of Saturn is very important. It is aspecting your karma bhava. Okay, now let us try to understand what happens if the Saturn is coming to the second house. अगर Saturn अपने अपने उसमें घूमते घूमते second house में आते तो कौन कौन से भावा को ये aspect करते हैं? Just quickly have a look at it. From the second house, it aspects the fourth house. आपका घर, आपके माता श्री, आपका peace, उनको ऊपर aspect करते हैं. It is aspecting your 8th house of longevity. आपके पान अपन ऊर्जा को ये को aspect करते हैं. And very important house it aspects, see, sitting in the house of the resources, आपके money, family, finances, employment of potential से बैठ के ये aspect किसको कर रहे हैं? 11th house को aspect कर रहे हैं. That's why try to retrospect and introspect कि Saturn को अगर हम weak बनाते हैं by not aligning with the karmas of the Saturn, तो क्या हो सकता है? अगर उनकी दृष्टि में क्या हो सकता है? What can happen? So that these are the areas which we need to do a little bit. We need to go into the depth. That's why these kind of graphical things I'm giving it in front of you. What happens when Saturn comes to the third house of your younger brother, of your courage, of your will? So what happens in this? So from the third house, Saturn aspect. Just you remember third aspect, seventh aspect, and 10th aspect. From your third bhava, it aspects the fifth bhava, and it aspects your bhagya, and then it aspects your 12th bhava. So this is the way you should go and remember. What happens when Saturn comes to the fourth house? When Saturn comes to the fourth house, from fourth house, it aspects your sixth house of diseases, death, and enemies. It aspects your 10th house, very important house, and it aspects you from the fourth house. It aspects your lagna. It aspects you. Now let us try to understand. Now, if it comes to the fifth house, fifth house is a very important house. It deals with your past life. So if it comes in the fifth house, so from the fifth house, just remember the aspect from the fifth house. It aspects on the third aspects. It aspects your seventh house. Is the house of your relationship. It's the house of your marriage. It's the house of your image, and it also aspects the 11th house of gains, and it aspects the second house of your resources, your family. Okay, what happens when Saturn comes in the sixth house? This is a very important house. It creates a kind of a Shatruhanta Yoga. So when it comes to the sixth house, on the sixth house, what does it aspect? So it aspects your longevity directly, your house of 8th house. It aspects the 12th house, and it aspects the third house. Okay, and now let's understand. You can anytime stop this video and take a print screen, so that, and you can take a print out, or you can just put it at. Let's understand what happens when Saturn comes in the in the 7th house. And from the 7th house, Saturn aspects the Bhagyasthan. It aspects the 9th house. It aspects you, the Lagna or the Jataka, and it aspects the 4th house. Now let us try to understand what happens when the Saturn comes to the 8th house. Now Saturn is transiting and is coming to the 8th house, 8th bhava of the Jatak, and from the 8th house, certain aspects the from the 8th house, from the 3rd aspect, it is aspecting, वो आपके 10th भाव, आपके कर्म क्षेत्र को एस्पेक्ट करते हो, आपके 2nd भाव को एस्पेक्ट करते हैं, and वो आपके 5th भाव को एस्पेक्ट करते हैं. Very important aspect this is, and every aspect of Saturn is very, very important. So let us try to understand what happens when Saturn comes in the 9th bhava. आपके भाग्यस्थान से अगर Saturn गुजरते हैं, so the moment in the transit or during the birth time, Saturn aspects what? Saturn aspects your gain. Saturn aspects your gain. Saturn aspects the 3rd house. Now, this we have to understand in relationship, because this is a malefic planet. So the aspect is not going to be always positive, but maybe chart to chart, he can be a functional benefic also. Okay. And maybe from the chart to chart, ये कुछ योग भी बनाते होंगे. So we have to see that. So anyway, coming back to here, from the 9th house, it aspects the house of, from the 3rd aspect, it has the 11th house. And then it aspects the 3rd house from the 7th aspect, from the 10th aspect, it aspects the 6th bhava. Okay. What happens when Saturn comes to the 10th house? Now, 10th house is a very important, and Saturn is also one of the significators of the 10th house. You remember, I hope you remember the video. If you've not seen the video, go back to the video and watch the video. From the 10th house, Saturn aspects your 12th house, which is the house of loss, emancipation, your hospitality, jail. And from the 10th house, it also aspects the house, the 4th house of your mother, your peace, your home. And then also it aspects the house of your marriage, your maybe some of the foreign travels, maybe your partnerships. Very important house. अब देखिए आपके कर्म करने से कौन कौन से घर को देख रहे हैं, तो आपको किस तरह का कर्म करना चाहिए ताकि उनकी जो दृष्टि भी पड़े तो वो थोड़ी सी डिफरेंटली पड़े, थोड़ी सी maybe some more different kind of information go over there. Okay. And so what happens when Saturn comes in the 11th house? Saturn when moves in the 11th house, it's the house of gain. From there, what aspects it gives? It gives the aspect to your lagna, very important. It gives aspect to the 5th house, and it aspects to your longevity. So this is this you must remember. Then what happens when Saturn comes finally to the 12th house of your zodiac? It's a moksha area of your zodiac. So from the moksha, from if it sits in the 12th house of the chart, अगर वो 12वें भाव में बैठते हैं तो वो आपके 2nd हाउस को एस्पेक्ट करते हैं, वो आपके 6th हाउस को एस्पेक्ट करते हैं, वो आपके भाग्यस्थान को एस्पेक्ट करते हैं. So I hope you will remember this, and ये सारे you will remember these aspects. So we have almost by now covered the inner planets aspects. I have not taken the individual inner planet aspect. I just taken an example of sun, but for the outer planets. But you can replace the sun with the moon, with the Venus, with Mercury, so that everything falls together. I think last videos we have covered that. I've taken last whenever the inner planets were taken, and I have separately taken videos of Mars. Mars has a different aspect. I've taken separate videos of Jupiter. And Jupiter, if you're seeing in YouTube, it is in 2 parts, but if you're seeing from the Facebook and from the Instagram, you may see it in 1 part. And Saturn's aspect I have taken separately. So these aspects are very, very important. Whenever you see a chart, whenever you see a Jupiter, your aspects are very, very important. You should not miss the aspect. And also try to understand, because Saturn is a malefic planet, Jupiter is a benefic planet, Mars is a malefic planet, but it changes their role according to the two different jataks. So that you have to keep it in mind. But yes, Mars, Jupiter, or Saturn are extremely important for your house, and you must not miss that. Okay, I hope you have understood this video. Keep taking your print screen, write, create diagram. जितना आप एस्ट्रोलॉजी अपने 5 elements अपने हाथों से करने की कोशिश करोगे उतना ज्यादा you will come in the alignment. So this is a secret I'm giving you. इसीलिए एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स are always told to write. whenever जब हम पढ़ाई करते थे, हमारे टीचर्स, हमारे प्रोफेसर्स बोलते थे कि आप प्लीज एवरी डे आप अपने चार्ट ड्रॉ करो. तो आप जितना ज्यादा ड्रॉ करोगे आपको एकदम दिमाग में याद रहेगा. बिकॉज सैटर्न अपने घर में 2.5 साल रहते तो आप बहुत दिन उसको रख सकते हो. जुपिटर ट्रेवल्स थ्रू one zodiac, one rashi in 1 year. 1.5 साल में आपको राहुवन कहता हूँ. Rest of the things, there are different speeds. So, but if you keep on making diagram on your own, so I will hope you remember. See this video. If you're very new, you keep on writing, memorize it. कहीं पे अपने घर में कोई whiteboard वगैरह लेके start writing, start drawing the diagram so that you know this is the house. And अगर आपका channels खुला हुआ है, अगर आपके spiritual channels खुला हुआ है, आपको और I hope you are doing the Gayatri mantra which I've suggested. that आप अपनी गायत्री करो. If you are a healer, if you are a Reiki master or a Dahans practitioner or a higher practitioner, you should keep opening up your channels. Julian, the purification is very, very important in astrology. Take blessings from the higher soul. Take blessings from your Atma. Take blessings from your parents, because planets आपके आसपास आपके तरीके से आते हैं, so they help you. So I hope this video has been a little you have understood something, you have learned something about the aspects of from this series. And I hope that you will keep this thing in mind forever. And I pray that may the aspects of Saturn bless you, guide your near and dear ones, guide your career, guide every aspect of your life, guide your soul journey beyond comprehension. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.